Hello, sir, I am Ophelia Flores, head investigator of the FBI. I'm here to interrogate you and your crew one by one.
I don't care who the IRS sends, I'm not paying taxes.
This isn't about that. Would you mind telling us about yourself?
Name's Clint, head of Peck Oddjobs, age 35. My special talent is existing and being magnificent, and I frequently like to sculpt figurines as a hobby.
Thank you, Clint. What would you say your motivations are?
I'm planning to make an oddjob empire, and spread across the entire nation. But my main goal, helping my employees improve. They deserve to be successful in their careers, and as their role model, I feel like their responsible parent.
Your file here says you are neither responsible, nor a parent.
That's a fucking lie. How do you have my file anyway?
I am legally allowed to find information on you and your employees, for the sake of this investigation.
That's bull. I want a lawsuit.
You can't sue something legal, that was pardoned by the government.
I'm going to sue anyway.
I have a hard time figuring out if you look more or less sane than the other guy. Introduction, please.
Oliver Eastman, age 35, director at SNOT, as well as second owner of Peck Oddjobs. I'm quite the successful specimen, take care of myself regularly, and resident expert at being a prick to my old pal Clint.
Were you and Clint particularly close?
Childhood friends, though he seems utterly jealous of my success. I'm used to it, however, I know we're still friends in the end. Between you and me, I'm pretty sure I'm his bi awakening.
Is he actually bisexual?
I am.
What would you consider a perk of yours?
I'm a man of many connections. In fact, I know a guy who can get you promoted to the top of your corporate ladder.
Is that so?
Of course, darling. I play the business game smart and precise. Now, my only condition is that you add Pickle Diddler to Clint's file.
Deal.
Aren't you supposed to be interrogating me?
Well, yes, but I already know your name, Monica Sugandick, 21, since you once got arrested for drunk driving. And your file says, and I quote, "Don't bother interrogating her, she's as dumb as bricks and won't process your questions." It's best to just rely on the file for info.
Excuse me.
You're excused.
I'm not dumb. Why even bring me in here then?
To see your reaction, and honestly, I'm quite satisfied. Please, for the sake of my sanity, just give me a normal name and introduction.
Eileen Sakuya, 34, I'm the vice president of Peck Oddjobs, and Clint usually leaves me in charge, though this place brings down my sanity every day.
You seem to find your job quite infuriating.
Very. Everything always spirals out of control, and my coworkers are a handful. Don't even get me started on that bitch Monica.
The assistant, correct?
Yes, but she rarely does her job. Always doing her nails or her looks, when we are quite literally risking our lives sometimes.
She definitely gave off that impression. So you're the only one keeping the office sane?
For the most part, yes. It's tiring. It feels like I'm the only smart and sane one there.
Well, your secret is safe with me, Aileen. Now, why don't you tell me the time you dragged a McDonald's manager through a drive-through window? Name and occupation, please.
Pissed off and poor.
That's not a name or an occupation.
Did I stutter?
If you tell us your actual name and occupation, we'll give you a cool sticker.
You can't buy me with a cheap sticker. Deal. Cyrus Abaddon, 18.
How far are you into being 18?
If I wasn't living in a tent, I'd have graduated from high school by now, a few months ago.
Do you not have an education?
You've gotten this far, so I'm fine.
Hey, wait a fucking second.
And from what I hear, I dodged a bullet. Going without an education is far better than enduring that hell.
How do you expect to move forward in life, thinking like that?
I've gotten this far. Plus, Clint's letting me work here.
For how much?
Exactly 0 cents an hour.
What?
I hate everything.
I swear I didn't do anything. I tried to stop all the shady stuff. I can't even keep up with them because I have asthma and I get left behind, and oh gosh, am I going to jail?
Whoa, Calm down, you aren't being arrested. Now please tell me name and occupation.
Oh, thank goodness. Lydia Keenan, 19. Looking to jumpstart my art career, but currently working here for the money.
How would you describe yourself?
I would consider myself pretty kind and generous, and I'm pretty helpful. I'm ambitious, but I admit that I don't have the energy to keep the motivation going sometimes. I also like caring for people, and helping them, and make them feel cared for and happy. I admit that I'm a little timid though. People call me a deer in the headlights. They aren't wrong, really. The convenient asthma doesn't help either, though I try not to mention it much.
That tracks. How would you describe your coworkers?
I would call them an eccentric few, myself included. Clint's a bit of a jerk, but he cares for us. Oliver is overall pleasant to anyone who isn't Clint. Eileen is a bit strict and even a bit pretentious, but I don't want to be rude. She argues with Monica a lot, who barely ever gives me the time of day. I don't think Monica respects me. Oh, and Cyrus is a bit edgy and rude at times, but he's good if you understand him, from my experience. He's just detached from people for some reason. He doesn't really get paid, so I secretly agreed to split half my check with him.
You seem to be quite the friend maker.
Sort of. Despite my social skills, having people like me is one of my strengths, Clint says. It makes me feel better when I don't really excel at the other business stuff.
Congratulations. You may be the only person on your team who doesn't set off any red flags.
Thank you. Hey, it's okay to not get paid sometimes when your boss asks, right?
On second thought, go to the black market and order a backbone. Funny. 6 people interrogated and I've learned nothing. And thus, I'm stuck investigating them until I get concrete info. Lord, please kill me now.